In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to troubleshoot AI triggers in GoHighLevel. This is a skill that's not just helpful, but often essential because one of the most common issues users face is forgetting to publish their workflows, which can lead to a whole host of problems. Let's dive into the process. Imagine you've set up your workflows, you're excited about the automation you've created, but then you realize nothing seems to be working. Before you start worrying, there are a few things we should check, beginning with the automation menu. To do this, you'll want to navigate to the Automation tab on the left-hand side of your GoHighLevel dashboard. Once you're there, click on Workflows. It might sound simple, but these first steps are critical to ensuring you're focusing on the right process. Now that we're in the Workflows section, our primary task is to check the status of your workflow. Look carefully to see if it says Published and not Draft. A draft status means the workflow isn't active yet, and it won't trigger as expected. It's sort of like writing a letter but not mailing it. Everything's there, but it hasn't gone anywhere. So if you realize your workflow is indeed still in draft mode, don't worry. Solving this issue is as straightforward as clicking on Publish. This ensures your workflow is active and ready to perform the setup automations. Publishing is key, but don't stop there. After you've published, it's just as important to ensure your trigger is enabled. Standalone triggers are like the initial spark in your sequence, launching everything into motion. If your workflow is published but the trigger isn't enabled, it's like having a car engine ready but never turning the key. Therefore, scroll through and confirm that the trigger switch is turned on. Once you've verified that everything is published and enabled, it's time for testing. Testing your workflows is like running a final rehearsal before the big show. It helps to ensure that the various pieces of your automation function seamlessly together. Running a test can highlight any remaining issues or nuances you might not have considered, such as timing discrepancies or unexpected outcomes. It's a little trial run that can save a lot of troubleshooting down the line. Remember, if you encounter anything out of the ordinary while testing, it's worth double-checking each part of the process. Sometimes a simple missed step is all it takes to throw a wrench in the system. When everything checks out and functions smoothly, congratulations. You've successfully troubleshooted your AI triggers in GoHighLevel. Always keep these steps in mind whenever you set up new workflows, and you'll find your automations running like a well-oiled machine. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this makes your automation journey a little easier.